Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I am here to talk about some NBA news. And if I can get by this NBA news quick, I might do my wrestling preview for Backlash today at 1 p.m. Eastern. So, look into the video here. Talk about some NBA. We have to talk about the first thing here about Bronny James. This is about the NBA draft. Bronny James has received an invite to the NBA Draft Combine per NBA PR. I mean, I know he averaged 6 points per game in college, and I get it. I mean, he ain't the first, and he won't be the last to average just like 6 points per game in college. But it's not that crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy for some players to not be that good. I mean, Zach LaVine averaged 9 points in college. I'm not comparing him to Zach LaVine. No. But I just think it would be best for him to go back to college, honestly, for another year, to improve his game even more, because I think that would benefit him more to get him ready for the NBA. Just stay of what I would have done. Just stay another year, improve your game more, be more aggressive, because sometimes he's too passive, and sometimes you could just stay back in college another year to learn to be more aggressive and just not so passive a lot, and work on his three-point shooting. But yeah, he's received an invite though. So we have to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. We'll get to Darvin Ham in a little bit here. But per Dan Wiki Sports, how you say his Twitter name, confirmed that the Los Angeles Lakers have fired their entire assistant coach staff. Credit to him on this news. So yeah, they fired their entire assistant coaching staff. That's just crazy. So basically now Phil Handy's gone, which that was kind of a shock to me. I still thought he would be on the staff. Like, I don't know what the hell the Lakers doing. What are they doing? So they're legit blowing up the whole coaching staff. I don't know why they fired Phil Handy. Maybe he's too friendly. But I just feel like they need a better front office. I feel like they just fired him because he was on Darvin Ham's staff. I feel like they want to get a whole new coaching staff. So in Viet, first things first on FS1. Chris Broussard, he says Jalen Brunson, he isn't a superstar. He said, is Trae Young a superstar? I'm not going to fall victim to the MSG pixie dust. Brunson is levels ahead of Trae Young right now. Maybe, I just don't know if I would say the word superstar is overused to me at times. I mean, he's been playing like a great player, but superstar just gets thrown out too much. But he is averaging the most points per game in the playoffs. But I will say he is definitely a proven star in this league. But you could say he's a superstar. But you could say he is a superstar. But I don't understand where he's coming from. This Knicks team is objectively better than that Hawks team that made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, you have elite role players, good amount of postseason experience, elite defensive big men. OG Anunoby's really changed his team. This Knicks roster, even without Randle, is better than that Hawks team that made the conference finals a few years ago. And if you want to say, oh, he had great numbers, he shot 42% from the field and 31% from three. I feel like that run is so overrated. I just don't get the Brunson hate. I don't get it. So, the Detroit Pistons are the favorites to win the Tobias Harris sweepstakes. There ain't no sweepstakes for Tobias Harris. There's more teams on here. There's more non-NBA teams on here than NBA teams. The Detroit Pistons minus 120. The Jazz plus 500. Thunder plus 550. San Antonio Spurs plus 550. Hornets plus 650. And you got the Shanghai Sharks. You got the Qingdao Eagles. The Beijing Ducks. The Paris de la Quebradillas. Lebanon Leprechauns. Triplets. Saskatchewan Rattlers. Newfoundland Rogues. You have more non-NBA teams on here than NBA teams. He probably wouldn't even make that. He probably wouldn't even make that team. He probably wouldn't even make any of those teams. There's no sweepstakes for this motherfucker. He's trash. So Darvin Ham. He's still viewed as a head coaching candidate around the league, per Woj ESPN. Darvin Ham is expected to be a head coaching candidate elsewhere in this league, whether it's in this cycle or the future. I don't know. The Lakers didn't do him dirty to me. He wasn't good. Could he be a good assistant in the league? He would be a great assistant because he can get guys to play hard. He's just not an X's and O's guy. Honestly, that's my 2 cents. But if anybody wants to hire him as a head coach, yeah, good luck to whoever does it if they do. He has as much head coaching value as I do. None. But as long as there's delusion, there's hope for Darvin Ham. So the Jimmy Butler era in Miami could be nearing a tipping point. Per at David Aldridge, DC. End quote. There have been murmurings this year that Butler and the Heat may no longer be singing from the same hymnal. Butler famously does things his way, and Miami's organization famously does not brook much individualism. Oh yeah, are you ready for the Jimmy Butler to the Lakers rumors? Yeah, can't wait for that. I just don't think he's gonna leave though. I feel he's gonna retire in Miami. Maybe they could blow it up, but I'm not gonna say the Heat downfall's here, because I just don't know if Jimmy's gonna leave. But I could definitely see it happening. Because I feel like he's part really that Heat culture, so. So yeah, the news came out today. The Lakers have fired Darvin Ham per at Woj ESPN. Well, I guarantee Lakers fans were celebrating. Oh yeah, the Shanghai Sharks' new coach, Darvin Ham. Lakers fans right now are probably happy about this. Who are they going to hire next to be their next head coach? That's going to be an interesting coaching search there for the Los Angeles Lakers. So Tobias Harris is expected to relocate from Philadelphia. League sources expect Harris, who has been at the center of fan frustration in Philadelphia, to be elsewhere next season. He dropped a donut in the biggest game of the season. He should have been gone already. Hey, Tobias Harris, I heard the Shanghai Sharks are trying to call you, bro. They've been trying to call you for weeks. And they could do, maybe he could do damage off the bench for some mid-team. But, it's just not good. For what money he made, kind of a disappointment. So Stephen A. Smith, he thinks it's time for the Bucks to trade Damian Lillard. My belief is that the Bucks should trade Damian Lillard. He was on the record talking about how life was a bit rough in Milwaukee. We all know he wanted Miami. He stated many times it was rough because of his family situation, not because of Milwaukee itself. And it's his first season in Milwaukee. Like, he's not going to give up on it in one fucking season. I think he wants to have a healthy playoff run with Giannis. If it doesn't work then maybe after 2 seasons. It's not gonna happen after 1 fucking year. So ESPN's Tim McMahon suggests the Suns can improve their roster by trading out Kevin Durant and reaching out to OKC. Yeah, Kevin Durant's not going back to OKC, buddy. You can fucking dream all you want there, Tim McMahon. And the Thunder don't need KD. They're not going to fucking waste draft picks on Kevin Durant at this point in his career. So Charles Barkley says he'll be a free agent if TNT loses NBA rights. Nothing inside the NBA won't be the same. Noting inside the NBA won't be the same without Ernie Johnson, who won't leave Turner. A decision was expected today, but nothing else came out about it. The Philadelphia 76ers are expected to monitor Jimmy Butler's situation in Miami. They choose Tobias over me? Tobias Harris over me? Yeah. Sixers ain't getting him back. Jimmy Butler's seeking a max extension from the Miami Heat this summer, per Anthony Chiang. Yeah, good luck, buddy, getting a max extension. Played half the fucking season. He maximizes potential, honestly. So, yeah, nothing really to say about that. I was going to do a quick WWE preview, but I'm like, fuck that. It's already 3 a.m. and I just want to get this NBA news uploaded because there's no NFL news to talk about. I just want to get this NBA news uploaded. I'll still do the review for Backlash today. When Backlash ends, I will get that review recorded and out for you guys because I want to talk about a Backlash. So, yeah, until next time, Mac a lot. Peace.